intelligence. Whether you call it native intelligence, whether you say they are streetwise, whether you say they are book smart, any which way you want to put it, the truth is that we do not lack intelligence. So we know exactly what it is we want. We know exactly what it is that you are doing to us, that is hurting us, that is killing members of our family, that is killing us gradually and slowly. But guess what? The long arm of the law one day will catch up with the people who are supposed to be doing their work and are not doing their work. They're doing the work for their pockets. Remember people like Mitv, who apparently before his crisis never even had a Bible in his house. I'm just saying, I don't know, but I'm just saying, because the way he held tight to the Bible, I mean, I don't think he ever did that before. What happened? The long arm of the law will always catch up. What goes around comes around. So if you think you're on top now, don't forget that at any time the tables will turn. We are demanding from Mr. President, an explanation and a quick solution. We can't have our monies in the bank and not get it when we want.
No, but you see,
we should be asking the president.
No, I think we should. No. The president should take charge.
Yes, he should take.
Yeah, he should take charge. You say when we keep
somebody.
That's why he should ask that person.
No, when we blame the
yes, yeah, and I believe the CBN governor should come out and explain more.
No, let me explain what happened in Emefiele's time.
We all are finance. He does not understand finance. The president might not understand finance that way, but that is why it is called division of labor. He has put somebody in care of that, and the person should be answerable to all questions.
I totally don't agree with you, and let me tell you my reason why I totally don't agree. If you own a business, you want to supervise your business. You are not the one there. You employ the manager. He has to give you reports, and you must seek for reports. You will ask for reports. This we're facing right now, when all of us are blaming Emefiele, but there's a leader above Emefiele. Are you saying Emefiele will just stand up one day to say, okay, let's do this, and he says, go ahead?
You know,
they do have economic team. They do have an economic team. So they meet before anything we see. They must have discussed it, must have gone through those things.
So the president is aware.
So he's aware. But when we keep sweeping things under the carpet, it's so sad, and that's why Nigeria is where we are today. It's really pathetic that we have found ourselves this way. There's no excuse for someone to tell me, okay, because the former president had, and you and I know what we're happening, you are now the president of this country. Are you going to just allow people do things anyhow? I think by now, the president should have, by now, expect him to call the CBN deputy chairman to order. You can't do this kind of things.
Exactly. I totally agree with Vera. The running of the entire country lies in the hands of the president. He is the one who made the appointments. He's the one who put people in charge of different things, different parastatals, different bodies. Do you understand? And they're supposed to be accountable to him. Now, when he sees that there is a breakdown of law and order in a particular sector, and we're not talking about a sector that's inconsequential. In this case, we're talking about a sector that is extremely key. And I must tell you that the president has great knowledge when it comes to finance. He's coming from that background, as a matter of fact. So he understands how it plays out. He understands how it works. I expect that by now, he should have called the CBN governor to explain to him what exactly is going on.
But let's not forget that the CBN, the government, they have been announcing for the past 2 months that there is scarcity of cash, that the old notes remain legal tender. They've been having issues, and they've been calling out to talk about it without us even explaining.
No, they are covering up. Let me tell you why.
This was happening in
this is the problem. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Have they given you a reason why there is this scarcity? Have they given us a reason that for this reason they just say, okay, this is still our legal tender? So that's on the one hand, and they say there is scarcity. So this is in between these two. There's supposed to be so much. Do you understand?